Hey, Skull Nation, are you ready to feel the thunder of the 2025 Minnesota Vikings season? We're just weeks away from kickoff, and the buzz around our squad is electric. J.J. McCarthy is back from injury, ready to prove he's the franchise quarterback we've been dreaming of. But can our offense, led by the unstoppable Justin Jefferson, carry us to the promised land? Let's break down the latest Vikings news, from playmaker rankings to Kevin O'Connell's genius strategy, and see why the NFL is watching us closely. Skull Vikings, what's got you most hyped for this season? Drop it in the comments. First, let's talk about the man under center, J.J. McCarthy. After a brutal knee injury sidelined him for his entire rookie year, the 22-year-old is back and looking sharp. NFL insider Albert Breer recently noted on X that the Vikings have built a roster tailor-made for McCarthy's success, with elite weapons and a top-tier offensive line. But here's the kicker. McCarthy's got 0 NFL snaps under his belt. Can he handle the pressure of leading a Super Bowl contender? The stage is set and all eyes are on him. Kevin O'Connell, our offensive guru, has stacked this team with firepower. With training camp just around the corner, the question is whether McCarthy can harness this talent and silence the doubters. Dante Culpepper, a Vikings legend, recently told WCCO, "I saw him at practice, and he's got that it factor." What do you think, Vikings fans? Is McCarthy ready to tear it up? Or will those rookie nerves get in the way? Let's keep the faith and dive into our offensive weapons next. Justin Jefferson is the heart and soul of this Vikings offense, and the NFL knows it. ESPN's Bill Barnwell ranked our playmakers number 6 in the league, praising Jefferson's elite 2.6 yards per route run and calling him one of the 2 best wideouts in the game, right alongside Ja'Marr Chase. This guy's a Hall of Fame talent at just 26, and he's rewriting Vikings history books. He's already 5th in receptions, 4th in receiving yards, and 7th in touchdowns among all Vikings pass catchers. Can he chase down Randy Moss's records this year? But it's not just Jefferson carrying the load. Jordan Addison, despite a possible suspension looming due to a DUI charge, averaged 1.8 yards per route run last season and is poised for a breakout if he stays on the field. TJ Hawkinson and new additions like Aaron Jones and Ty Felton add depth to an already dynamic group. Pro Football Focus gave our receiving core a number 6 ranking too, with an 82.1 team receiving grade in 2024. Are these weapons enough to make McCarthy's job easy? The big question is whether this group can gel under pressure. Barnwell noted that while Jefferson is a sure thing, players like Addison and others have something to prove. With Kevin O'Connell scheming up open looks, this offense could be unstoppable. But what happens if defenses double-team Jefferson? Who steps up? Share your thoughts in the comments. Do we have the best skill group in the NFC North? Let's talk about the big guys up front, the offensive line. Pro Football Focus ranked the Vikings O-line number 7 in the NFL for 2025, a huge leap from years past. Christian Darrisaw and Brian O'Neill are a top-notch tackle duo, but the interior line was a weak spot until this offseason. GM Kwesi Adofo-Mensah brought in Donovan Jackson, Ryan Kelly, and Will Fries to fortify the trenches, turning a weakness into a strength. This is huge for McCarthy's protection and our run game. Last season, our offense was the number 1 beneficiary of automatic first downs via penalties, showing how O'Connell's play calling exploits defensive mistakes. But with new starters in the interior, will this unit gel in time for Week 1? PFF's Zoltan Bude wrote, "Minnesota's new starters could make this line one of the NFL's best. If Christian Darrisaw misses time due to his lingering knee injury, can Justin Skule step up?" Vikings fans, what's your confidence level in this O-line? Kevin O'Connell's offense is a thing of beauty, and it's no secret why. In all 3 of his seasons as head coach, the Vikings have had a top 6 passing attack, even with 5 different starting quarterbacks. That's the O'Connell magic, scheming open receivers and creating space for playmakers like Jefferson. Barnwell highlighted how O'Connell's system maximizes efficiency, even without an elite QB like Joe Burrow. This bodes well for McCarthy's debut. The addition of short-yardage savant Jordan Mason via trade could be a game-changer for our run game, which has struggled under O'Connell. Pair him with Aaron Jones, who landed at number 98 on the NFL's top 100 players list. And we've got a backfield that can keep defenses honest. Can this duo finally get our rushing attack clicking? Imagine the possibilities if McCarthy has a balanced offense to lean on. What's your bold prediction for our run game this year? While our offense gets all the hype, don't sleep on Brian Flores' defense. Ranked second in the NFL last season, this unit is loaded with talent and ready to wreak havoc in 2025. With new additions and Flores' exotic schemes, the Vikings are being called a Super Bowl dark horse by ESPN. This defense could take pressure off McCarthy by giving him short fields to work with. How clutch would that be? The Vikings roster is one of the most complete in the league, with a league-high $350 million payroll fueling this contender. But there's a catch: our quarterback situation is still a question mark. J.J. McCarthy's lack of experience is the biggest red flag, as noted by Daily Norseman. Can Flores' defense carry us while McCarthy finds his footing? What's the one defensive playmaker you're most excited to watch this season? Let's zoom out and look at the NFC North. The Vikings won 14 games last year, but pundits are projecting just 8.5 wins for 2025, according to Zone Coverage. That feels like a slap in the face with this roster. The Lions and Packers are tough, but our offense and defense are built to compete. With the fifth toughest schedule, every game will be a battle. Can we repeat as division champs? Kevin O'Connell is 0-2 in the playoffs, and the pressure is on to deliver. A wild card loss last year saw Sam Darnold sacked 9 times, exposing our old O-line's weaknesses. With the new line and McCarthy at the helm, can we finally make a deep playoff run? Vikings fans, what's your definition of a successful 2025 season? A playoff berth? A division title? Or are we going all the way? The national media is sleeping on our Vikings, and that's fine. Let them doubt us. Gennaro Phillips of NFL.com ranked our offense number 9 last year, but left us out of the top 10 for 2025. Meanwhile, Bill Barnwell's number 6 ranking feels more like it, but even he says our playmakers outside Jefferson need to step up. With Aaron Jones, TJ Hawkinson, and maybe even Rondale Moore making plays, we could climb higher. Posts on X are buzzing about our potential, with fans raving about McCarthy's it factor and O'Connell's play calling. But some are worried about Jordan Addison's possible suspension, which could hurt our depth. If Addison misses time, can newcomers like Ty Felton rise to the occasion? Drop your breakout candidate in the comments. I'm curious who you're betting on. As we head toward training camp, the Vikings are a team to watch. J.J. McCarthy's debut, Justin Jefferson's chase for history, and Kevin O'Connell's offensive genius have us dreaming big. But it's not just about the stars, it's about the entire roster coming together. With a top-tier O-line, a deadly defense, and a coach who maximizes his QBs, the sky's the limit. Are we a Super Bowl contender, or is it too soon to say? One thing's for sure. This season is going to be a wild ride. The Vikings have the talent, the coaching, and the passion to make noise in 2025. But we need you, Skull Nation, to bring the energy. What's the one game you're circling on the schedule? Let's pack US Bank Stadium and show the NFL what Vikings fans are made of. Skull. That's it for today's Vikings news update. If you're as pumped as I am for this season, smash that like button, drop your thoughts in the comments, and subscribe for more Vikings content. Share this video with your fellow fans, and let's get ready to roar in 2025. Skull Vikings.